Game 1, grand finale with the new ban list applied. We have Pendulum.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
In the grand finale, is Sprite not in the top 2 because of the new ban list restricting the runic cards? That'd be wild if so. We're going to be responding with a Maxi Ash. Negate the Maxi. I spent a while learning Pendulum, and then once the Starving Venom got limited to 1, I dropped the deck. Well, shame on me because look at this. The deck is still incredible. We're going to use the Valent Field Spell to summon the Pendulum Sorcerer, pop in 2 cards we control to search our deck for 2 Performa Pals. We're also with the Destruction of the Iris activating to grab the Star Pendulum Graph. If a face-up Pendulum monster is destroyed, you can then activate to add a Pendulum from your deck to your hand. We're going to make Electromite. Come to me. Electromite, adding to the extra deck Astrograph Sorcerer, and then we're going to be popping our back row to use the Electromite to add back the Astrograph, summon the Astrograph, draw 1, adding with the Star Pendulum Graph a Harmonizing Magician, which is now unlimited, I believe. Pop it, add it, summon it, add double Iris, draw 1. If the Harmonizing special summon through a Pendulum, she gets to summon another monster from the deck. She's a level 4 tuner. So we could make some big plays with her. Maybe rank 4 Exceed will be the only thing we do, though, instead. Wisdom Eye. Come to me. Double Iris, grabbing the Pendulum Graph, which will be popping a card on the fields. And with the Purple Poison, it's pop 2. Beyond the Pendulum, search our deck for a Pendulum monster. And we got the Magica Libra. Pendulum Shokan. How many are we summoning? 1, 2, 3, 4. Activate from the deck. Beyond the Pendulum, popping our back row? Why? What the heck? That's wild. What are you cooking? You wiped your own back row. Interesting. What does that mean? Dark Strike Fighter? I thought you were banned. What the heck is going on? You contribute a monster to inflict damage to your opponent. I gotta pause this real quick. I have no idea what the heck's going on. During your main phase, you contribute 1 monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attributed monster's level in the field times 200. You could only use the effect of Dark Strike Fighter once per turn. Oh, I think they errated it. It used to be unlimited. Magica Libra, you could declare a level from 1 to 6, then target 2 monsters, change their level, becoming level 14. What the heck? Instant fusion, instantly fusing into Independent Nightingale, targeting the Nightingale, 9,800 attack, dealing 7,000 damage, tributing to deal 2,800 damage. We have a first turn kill in the grand finale. What the hell is that? They limited the Starving Venom to 1 to stop the first turn kill. It did not stop it. Shuna come forth from the hand, special summoning into the Monk of Tenyi. Vishuddha special summoning into Ashuna Banish to special summon our Adhara. Making our Grandmaster, which will not be chain link blocked, from an Ash, adding our Long Yun. We still have our Taya normal summon. Discard Taya, summon level 6, summon a level 4 tuner token into our level 10 Synchro Shokan. The Sinister Sovereign, which could banish a Pendulum Scale in activation. That's quite devastating. Also could banish a special summon monster. We're going to Taya, banish a worm from the graveyard, summon a level 4 tuner token. We're now going to be using the Adhara to add back a Taya, and we're going to make Draco Berserker on the activate of a monster effect. We could banish, just banish it, does not negate. Taya sending a monster from the deck to the graveyard, it's going to be Ashuna. We're also going to draw 1, ripping into a Protoss. Are you kidding me? You did not search it, you drew it. Dark monsters cannot be special summoned now. He randomly drew in a Protoss. This is not cool. Well, you first turn kill me, I first turn kill you. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently. Negate the Max C with the Ash Mates. Let's go. Focus. We got Black Fang Magician with our Duelist Alliance, adding up to, we could have added the other card that adds 2, just adding 1 here. Off of the destruction of the Black Fang, reducing the Grandmaster, it's going to activate to be triggering the Pendulum Graph to add the Purple Poison, which we're going to reset onto the field and get banished on the activation with the Sinister Sovereign. Otherwise, if the Purple Poison were destroyed, it would have destroyed a card on the field. We cannot special summon Dark. Even if we deal with the Protoss, we're completely locked out of Dark special summoning. Due to that, we're just going to normal summon the Iris, wipe out the Grandmaster, which was a monster negate, Pendulum summoning a non-Dark, which will be our Performapal Pendulum. We are now going to be popping the back row, searching for 2 Performapal Pendulum monsters. But what are we going to do with Dissolver if we can't summon a Dark monster? Wait, you could still do something? You're fusing into a non-Dark. Odd Eyes Vortex Omni Negate Dragon Mate is not Dark. It will negate anything. Actually, a really good turn, even through Protoss. Declaring Wind, negating the Protoss, but Protoss could not be destroyed. It will be negated, though. We're not locked out of Wind. We're not locked out of Dark for next turn. We have Taya banishing from the graveyard, summoning our token. Shokan into Baxia. Baxia with the Taya and token is spin 2 cards in the field, back in the deck. We're also going to Sinister Sovereign, draw 1. Taya, send from the deck to the graveyard. We could set call by the grave. We could then pop it to special summon the monster from the grave that we send. Shadana. Shadana. Come to me, Max C, off of that random draw. Pendulum Graph activating. We're going to banish the Pendulum Graph. Just like an MST negate, you also burn for 1,200 damage by even activating it. And just like that, lethal damage. Turn 1, Protoss locking out of Dark, and despite that, TTK still putting up a great turn 2 play, but just could not handle the follow-up from Sword Soul. I mixed up game 1 and 2. I'm very sorry. So game 3, actually, it is Sword Soul going first. I wanted to watch a live game after one already happened. Monk of Ten Yi. You can still have a second turn kill, possibly. We got the Monk, Mo Yi, reveal, summon, a token. We got Grandmaster. Grandmaster going to be chainlink blocked from an Ash play. Harmonizing will be able to summon from the deck. Chronograph and Astrograph are both limited to 1. If a card in the field's destroyed, they summon onto the field from the hand. So we might have some cool plays with that. Even if destroyed by battle, I believe they get triggered, but normally you don't do that. If a card, battle or card effect, they'll get summoning. The Sinisters, freaking locking them out of Dark again. Can we ban Protoss, please? Just get rid of Protoss. I hate this card. Let's digest this field and what we have to break. We can't special summon Dark. If we special summon anything, it could be banished. If we activate any spell or trap card, including a Pendulum Scale, it can be banished. If we have a monster effect, it can be negated. If we have 2 or more cards on the field, it could pop 2 cards on the field. And we got Call by the Grave, negate a card effect in the grave. How? Dissolver can perform a fusion. That's it? Okay, Astrograph, Sorcerer. They're both Dark. They can't even summon. Oh my Jesus. No. Konami, ban Protoss. I've had enough.